All right, how's it going, chat? Good to see you all in here. Today what we're going to be doing, I'm deciding to take a little bit of a break from the coding side. I know that y'all haven't seen much, but I've been hard at work, and we've actually gotten a solution to our little cutscene problem, so I'm going to be happy to display that for you on our next video. But for this one, yeah, I'm just going to be playing some Fusion World. If I get bored of that, I might call my wife up and have her come play some like some duo game with me, or you know, if you guys in the chat want to suggest a game, feel free to do that too. What's up, Remaroon? How's it going? So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get us through this intro. I got a few card packs to open that I didn't last time. If y'all watched the video from about 2 days ago, I said that I was gonna open them today, so we got a good sweet 16 or so to open up. Anyways, we're gonna get right into that. I hope y'all enjoy. Let's go.
TecXpansion.
All right. How's it going, everybody? I appreciate y'all watching. Yes, I got some bandages on my fingers. My job's been messing me up lately. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, so we got some packs to open. We're gonna go ahead and enjoy that. For those of y'all that do play this game or any of the Dragon Ball games, we play lots of different Dragon Ball games. If you do play Dragon Ball games, though, feel free to go ahead and check out the Discord. The link's in the description. You can feel free to check it out there. We're going to go ahead and get this thing going. I'm going to start this thing up, and then we're just going to pull packs right off the bat, and then do some tournament matches, because we have to get some of those done as well. So, this should be interesting for a start. My local store did win a box, and the winner pulled a manga. When you say they pulled, like, are you talking One Piece? Oh, okay, yeah. I was just about to say, for, like, what you mean there? All right, yeah, that makes sense. That's lucky as hell, though. I'm not gonna lie. And was it one of those things where like it's like a tournament and then they win like for the next set box that like just comes out or whatever, like that pre-release or whatever? Was it one of them? Yeah, I got whooped. I'm not even gonna lie. The person was stalling me, so I started stalling them. I'm a jerk like that. What can I say? Alright, so first of all, let's go ahead and claim this prize. That puts us at 900 gems. Just under enough to go ahead and get another 10 packs. But it's not a lot. We're just going to go ahead and do the small remainder of pulls we didn't do left. We only had about 46. I didn't get a lot of these guys. I'm not going to lie to y'all, chat. Alright, so we'll just pull it this way. Like this. Go for it, and let's see what we get. Nah, it's usually when a set is out long, a set is long out, and the person wins the whole prizing. That's interesting. Alright. I mean, hey, at least they won a manga out of that. That's rare, you know? A good W for them. Let's get to opening these cards and see what we get. Alright, so we got Fake Out. Nothing special there, though. Yeah, these are just our common ones. We're going to focus on hitting commons right now, so don't expect anything other than just... Oh, look at that! We got a alt art right here with Bulma. Nice. We love alt arts. We'll always take an alt art as a W every single time. Me personally, I just like having the rare special like cards. So it's just a win. We'll take it. Nothing special there necessarily. Keep going through these cards. I like to, the way I like to do it is start at the lowest rarity that I can visibly see and move up. If the card has a higher visibility on fake out, so be it, but I can't, you know, tell that based off of what it's showing me, so. That's just what we're going on. Alright, so I've drained all the commons there, now we move on here. No, straight up secret rares. Unfortunate, but we'll deal. We need those, SRs anyways. Let's hope we get something good here, chat. Not seeing any other alts. Alts are pretty hard to pull, not gonna lie. I find them to be easier to pull in digital than in real life. By the way, chat, this was a common pack, and we just pulled a fake out secret rare hidden in here. Or not secret rare, but SR. So, we'll take that W. We'll take that W for sure. Let's see what we got. Vegeta. Okay. Okay, we need this to complete the Vegeta play, too, so. Necessary. Nice, nice. See what we get now. So we've gotten one alt art and then a fake out and a common pack for an SR. So far we're starting off with some relatively decent heat. Nothing special there though. Let's keep this train going. Okay, 2 fake outs. I actually do like this card and like using it, so yeah, we'll keep that. Hold on a second, chat. I'm gonna put on my glasses. My eyes are burning right now. Oh, what the heck? That had to have been some visual glitch. What the heck was that? Alright, let's start with our rare packs now. That was interesting. Oh, look, chat, another alt art. And this one is one that we don't have. A Fire Krillin, but his head looks mondo big in this one. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, keep going. Let's see what we got. Nothing too special. We got a new Scissors Paper Rock, though. Go ahead and open up the next rare. It's kind of weird that they allow you to pull more than the average 10 with these packs, too. Oh, fake out SR into a Son Goku Childhood 3-drop. A tournament 2 or less. Battle area places the bottom of its owner's deck, then draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards from your hand. Add up to 1 card from your... Well, I swear to God, Blue is just getting so long with the conditional gimmicky bullshit. Like, good lord. Alright, let's see what else we got. We got a fake out Majin Vegeta and a fake out leader into another leader I'm about to pull right here. So we actually do at least have one alt art leader. I believe it's for Vegeta too. Alright. And then this should be our last rare card pack. Another fake out to a leader. Nothing too special there. Alright, so now let's move on to our SRs. It's not too many of them. There goes that glitch again, chat. Let's see what we got here. Alright, fake out rare card. Fake out another rare card. Okay, this is our third alt art copy of this Deborah, by the way, chat. That's a W. We have 3 alt arts in that copy. That's sweet. And another of the Son Goku Childhood. It is what it is. I'm not going to run that play, so I'm not necessarily happy about that, but it is what it is. And then let's see what else we get. Please, give me a babidi, if anything. Ah, damn it. So we didn't get the babidi. That's unfortunate, but you know what? I'll take what... Wait, one of them is a holo. That's pretty cool. Sweet. So one of our SRs ended up being holo. We like that. We ended up getting a new alt. We'll go ahead and save him. And then, yeah, just lots of copies of things that we already had. So then I also have 2 for these limiteds. Let's see what... These are automatically going to be alt arts, by the way, chat. So let's see what alt arts we get right off the bat. So we got Blue Power Awakening, which if I decided to run Blue Vegeta, this would be nice. But, you know, for me, don't care about that. Okay. Now that would have been so fire to have in a deck had they not nerfed the absolute shit out of Halo Coup. So that's just sad to see. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into these battles now. I didn't really get anything I needed for my Boo deck to be working better, which kind of hurts, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay, so running him has... I don't have any more SCRs to duplicate that card, or SRs to duplicate. This babidi is like the whole playstyle mill. I saw a video where someone ran Boo with the manga support pre-ban. It was an evil deck. I believe the manga support, like once it came out, ban was already enacted. It was an... I mean, realistically, that sounds like hell if that was the case, because this card alone is... Realistically, I'm not even gonna cap. This card alone makes Boo ban-worthy again. Again. It's so damn annoying. Realistically, it's so fucking annoying. And then coupling it with this card? GG's. And that's the thing. This card... And then cards like this are so fucking broken that they're making babidi cracked again. Why? I'm gonna get rid of that because I never even use it. I feel like there's something I want to shift around with this deck, but I just don't know what. I don't have the cards to really shift what I want to where I want to. Kind of contemplating if I should run another one of them.
This is the versus law.
Either it's gonna be the Boo. Yeah, it's gonna be the Boo. I need another Boo. It's unfortunate that you can't run more than one of this card anymore without getting hit with
No Shinron or go to Kid GT and specifically.
Bro, that is so cooked. Alright. Rust mode battle cards with cost of 4 less. That could be useful though. Only one event kind of hurts.
Who's gonna be first lock? God.
I think I'm just gonna set with this team and go with it. Screw it. I hate how they do one of cards on restrict because that messes with ratios and my mind. See, yeah, me personally, it's just the ratios part. I mean... Because, like, and nowadays, you're very, like, you almost never see that babidi card now. It's just, it almost doesn't feel worth it to have, but, like, for this deck specifically and his use case, you kind of need it. And it's not really because you need it, it's just more like a, fuck it, why not, you know? Somebody's like freaking Super Saiyan Princess Miku over here at the top. If God is good, they'll match me up with a scrub in this match, so I could just dust them off and get a free pack. Same with ironically enough, With recent events, Kefla, when I pulled the Ulta. I'm assuming you mean the TOP like second FBO2 pack. In which case, I also have the ult of that card, and it looks so good. So freaking good, dude. I'm not gonna lie, one thing that is upsetting is I have far more Dokkan cards IRL than I do in digital. I don't know, I grabbed a bunch of those boosters, like just single packs, just like blisters, and almost every one of them was hitting on Dokkan cards, or if not a Dokkan card, at least 3 hollows per pack, which is pretty unusual for Fusion World.
Like, there's Dokkan cards?
Yeah, Dokkan collaborated with Fusion World a while ago. And so did Dragon Ball Legends.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So they have a card for STR Max.
It's not like the way you're thinking.
Alright.
Well, we all know which collab was more fire. We definitely do all know which collab was more fire.
Legends was more fire.
See, even he knows Legends was more fire, and he hasn't even seen what the collab was. Bro, you want to know something, Shenron? In Fusion World, you can play, it's the only game currently where you can play as Shallot without mods.
You can't mod the game.
Well, I'm saying, without mods, the only way to play as the fused Giblet and Shallot is playing Fusion World. He's a playable character in this game. Even before Legends. But that's not the only thing. All of the cards look super great. Like, I'll show you after this when I'm done with this match. They look incredible.
Yeah, but I'm still thinking who's gonna go first.
Alright, so I'm gonna end my turn. My teammate, or my enemy's gonna go next. So, he said, but they don't even have Cell Max card in the game yet. Which they might have this set. Speaking of Cell Max, honestly, I don't think they're gonna go that route. With it being Orange Piccolo, I see it being heavily leaded towards, like, Pan, the Gammas, Gohan, you know, maybe like Magenta, like that type of shit. I just don't see them leaning heavily on what's his name, Cell Max himself. Maybe they might, maybe because he turned into a giant Orange Piccolo and fought him, but I'm thinking the chances of that happening are very, very slim.
Who's gonna go first? Losses STR Goku Black or STR Cell Max? What do I pick? Or SDA?
Alright, let's see. Yo, what's up, Meme?
Yeah, I think it's hot.
Oh, look at that. There goes my Broly super combo, the alt art. Have to put him in. Even if he don't match the deck, I have to put him in, bro. I'm telling you. Necessities. Alright, so let's see. What will we do now?
The Broly and Chile super combo?
Yeah. Got them right here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
W card for real. W card. Alright, so, you know what? I'm just gonna go for the swing first, I think. Probably gonna try and block out of it, which, okay. That's fine with me if he does. If he doesn't, that's okay. I might just run a turn where I don't really use an energy. Let's see. Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna use both of my energy for search. What will we pull back into our hand? Ooh, that's scratchy. Let's pull this guy back into hand. And then, no, we won't use him this turn. We'll just let it sit. Definitely think that if they do add a Cell Max, it's going to be a late game card, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's no way. I mean, they did add damage.
I would love to see the animations for digital, how they do that though for his attacks. That would be neat.
I mean, if it's not, it would just be like a giant spear or whatever, just bonk.
Type shit. Either that or just a massive explosion type, like how Nappa
Cause
was.
like I know people like don't like sell Max or like say they don't like sell backs or whatever, but I think sell backs was cool for what he was for sure. Like he did have some fire attack animations for sure.
I'll say it's got its moments. It's got its moments, that's for sure. All right, let's see. I want to get that.
Like they could make a fire hollow with him, for example.
I want to get that that Trunks out of here 110%. So what I think I'm gonna do. Ah shit! I won't be able to play it if I do. All right, so.
It's green.
I could either go
yellow.
for nerfing the hand or just completely stomping him out. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. So we'll just shut him out if we can't beat him. Okay, so first thing we'll do is we'll swing on the enemy.
Because chat, for this next set, Wish for the Dragon, it's gonna get, like, Black's gonna get the secret rare. Like, it's confirmed that Black's gonna get the secret rare. No outlet has confirmed this, but, like, come on, Black hasn't gotten a secret rare since, like, set 3? I'm sure.
Come on. We'll add life to hand, because why not? Let's get ourselves to awaken quicker. And then we're gonna swing once more on that Trunks.
Also, by the way, chat,
Will he
the
let
color
me kill
not
it?
getting a secret rare in 3 sets is insane. But, you know, we ball, I guess.
Of course he's not gonna let me kill it so soon. I didn't expect him to, but at least shutting it out will make it so that I could swing on it next turn, no matter if he tries to make it so that I can't. I am getting worrisome, though, I will say, chat. I am getting worrisome. Things can get pretty dangerous here soon. Especially since he's already in that 5-drop range, he might just place the double strike and kill my card, my 2-drop here, just to get it off the board, and then swing 2 life to bring me down to 3. There is a good chance for that.
So, I will say, chat, Daima has some insane stuff next then Wish for the Dragon.
Okay, so you're just going for head-on swings. I think I'm gonna block this one out.
Man, fuck any dude going for a head-on strategy. Cut his head off, which is good. And a nice way to...
Alright. See what he's got next.
Like, I do think it's funny that the whole Daima play revolves around the Evolve cards. Like, every single card says, if you have an Evolve card, do this. If you have an Evolve card, draw a card. If you have an Evolve card, meet your brother. Or, like, if you have an Evolve card, crash 2 cards.
While this card is in
Or
a
some
battle,
card.
Oh,
you
nice.
get to one battle card
Marvelous.
with a
That
cost
is
of 4 or
Super
less
Monday.
and
Let's go.
What? No, it's Sunday. What are you talking about?
Hold on a second. I gotta read what this card's doing. Alright. If your leader is Bardock, when your card is using a combo of cards in a battle, choose 1 battle plus 4. What the fuck? What? Interesting. Yeah, this card's pretty new. Interesting. Huh. Huh, chat, do I take the hit? I'm kind of thinking about it. Hold up. Yeah, I might be able to do something here. I might just take the hit. Fuck, that was bad. We don't want super combos going to the trash. But at least with this, I can do a transformation. Gotta get rid of something. As unfortunate as it is, I will send you away. Alright, here's what we'll do. Why are these damn wasps always trying to get in my house, man? Always fighting with the bugs. Alright. We're actually gonna swing at trunks. And then flip to awaken. I was sure gonna say, what just happened there? Did bro quit on me? Huh, should I pump the extra?
To the hour of the time.
Yeah, let's do it. Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. We'll throw a lot into this one then. Yep, you're going to sleep. Nighty night. I will swing on you. Now pump. Another 30k into it. Let's see you back out of this, buddy. A super combo to evade it. Interesting. Oh, this sucks. Ah, fuck it. I need to get one of them off that board. I got him down to 5 cards in hand too. We're working them pretty good so far. Let's see what he does here, chat. Okay, so he's gonna use the field to try and search his hand out. Can he find anything worthy? A Chi-Chi. He's gonna start spamming combos with Chi-Chi from the drop. Let's see if he'll actually be able to hit me. You know, I forget quite often that he has that power boost. Hmm. Well, that would be an interesting card to use on him in a little bit. So I guess I could let you and you go. Just gotta evade whatever he's got next. Another one? Damn, bro. What the hell? Oh, this is some bullshit. I think I'll let this one go. Wow, that's a pinch to be in. Bro's only got 4 cards in hand anyways. Then play one that costs less than or equal to the card chosen by the skill and absorption. That's the problem. Bro don't got absorption. You can't just play the 5-drop outright from him. That sucks. I could always send one home. Yeah, let's try that. Silence one. I might be able to clap his whole inventory just in this one go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for another swing. Pump everything he's got out of his hand. Check this shit out, chat. This is gonna piss him off so bad, I bet. So we're gonna go ahead and kill this Bardock after killing our Majin Buu Evil. We're gonna play this. Life to hand, no, we won't add that. But then I'm gonna choose that Chi-Chi and turn that card off, swing at the Bardock, and kill the Chi-Chi so he can't use that card spam. Now he's cooked. Yeah, but I'm no better. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, chat. I am no better. At least in my case, I could defend myself from at least one hit. Hopefully I choose the right hit to defend myself from.
Wow.
And he chooses to swing at my card. Interesting choice. Come on. Bro is definitely pissed that I just killed this Chi-Chi like that, though. I think he was conserving it for an important moment. I'm not even mad, not the slightest bit.
Sometimes it's like you gotta just like stop and then realize like there's still other things besides being a meta slave though, like right? There are other plays you can perform that like work really well.
Yeah, there is. It depends on the game though, because fucking I know Pocket is like the one where it's like whatever's meta is gonna be way fucking stronger than anything. Like yeah, you got mutants and
Fusion
stuff,
War,
but
it's kind of all across the board.
Even in like say like One Piece, when there's meta, people like run the crud out of anti-meta though to like specifically counter meta decks.
Oh, bro, you got me here.
Yeah. And the thing about niche ones is like I don't think you're gonna. It depends on like what the deck is, but you're probably not gonna counter everything. So, and when it comes to card games, that is sort of an issue. Because like, yeah, card games are just all about getting the shit counted out of you, which is not a mostly statement, but it's kind of what happens.
Alright,
At least in fucking TCG or Pokemon.
let's go.
Well, I
for
can
the
never
swing.
play the actual card game for that. It's fun, but like it's just fucking like.
He's gonna
Yeah,
try and block out of it.
I've never gone to a real card game just because I just couldn't get down with having dedicated resource cards. I feel like that just kind of just killed the vibe for me. I just didn't like it. Yu-Gi-Oh has no resources, so that's
this
why
player
Yu-Gi-Oh has
isn't
to be
real, bro.
balanced.
This won't kill, bro.
Because Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't even have any cost, so you can do your entire play on turn 1 and then just on it.
I didn't get my SCR or my SR strat, so I'm gonna have to go for this one, chat. Let's pray this shit hits.
Because you need to draw your energy on, like, Pokemon or Magic. You need to, like, draw into it. So imagine if you just don't draw it. Yeah, no, I couldn't deal with that level of consistency.
Damage do, please.
Come on. Okay, so I got this swing through.
Oh God, no.
Yeah,
This match
but
is getting
at
way
least in
too
real
close.
life, you can just physically tell your opponent to hurry up. Because when you're in, like, the Fusion World Simulator, for example, you can't just tell someone, like, hey, stop slow playing. Hey, stop slow playing. Hey, you're literally just trolling me. You're literally rage baiting me right now.
Good lord, I've just completely destroyed my enemy's hand. I've silenced everything he's put down. I know this guy's gotta be furious. I should have been dead, to be honest.
Bro ran into the most fender bend deck ever.
Bro, he's on lifing. Wow, he must really want to end this.
Wait, let me check it.
No, I'm not gonna let that hit. I can't. I know what his little strat is. Not letting it happen. No, sir. If he has the double strike, I'm cooked either way. Yep, I'm cooked either way. GG's. Bro plays 2 double strikes and 2 other 5 drops that game. Holy crap.
Well, losing with a meta deck is crazy, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, my deck isn't really meta. It's not put together at all.
What?
I have one. I have one of the SCR or SR that should be ran in 4. So yeah.
What? Which one?
Babidi.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
So it's
and
not
you're like,
meta.
Not the banned one either.
No, I'm not talking about the banned one. That's why I'm saying, like, no, it's not meta at all.
I mean, Bo isn't running Top Coup, for example.
My whole play is trying to either get the fucking Babidi shit to work or just overloading them with the, like, sleeper effect, sleeping their cards nonstop. Until I can get 4 of that Babidi. Until I can get 4 of the Babidi, I have to play that way. Because Babidi is just, like, he's the GOAT. A barrier card that literally turns any card into a fucking blocker. Like, come on now.
Yeah. Because I feel like that's like yellow's good text. I feel like other colors need to get that good text. Blue, no. Blue is already so like contingent on things. I don't think they need a text. I think
Blue's a
yellow
load
having
of
barrier is
bullshit
fine.
nowadays.
Red having evolved was pretty good. I
After
feel
World
like
Tournament,
black
blue is
needs
just a
own card
load of
text.
shit, honestly. I can't stand dealing with blue anymore.
Because apparently people are like, yeah, they did all this stuff for World Tournament and it ain't even cracking meta.
No, it's pretty alright as far as meta's concerned. Especially with that fucking 5-drop that allows you to basically just grab 2 extras and overpower the crap out of the double strike, but
Yeah.
like it's the fact that everything is so like long and contingent. It's like this strand and then this and then this and then this and then this and then this. And it's like for one card it sounds good, but when you're trying to proc it all off to make your actual play work, it's like holy fuck.
Yeah, and then they're pulling another contingent deck on another archetype, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's cool.
Literally, I just don't. Yeah, and then manga did not help that at all. It literally just like aided to the same fucking problem, making it like slightly worse. Oh man.
Yeah, because that deck. That's crazy though. Getting a support right after you drop is I don't know if I would say a good sign or a bad sign, but the fact that you had the whole set to cater to towards yourself and you still weren't good is kind of crazy.
Are you talking about like my hand?
No, I'm talking about the blue Goku.
Oh. Wait, blue Goku. The Universe 7
Like,
Goku?
Nah, bro. I'm talking about the Goku you were literally just
Oh,
talking about.
Halo Ku. Yeah.
No, not Halo Ku. The Jit Goku, the mini Goku, that guy.
Kid
the
Goku.
tournament
Got you. See, look, there's too many variants of fucking Goku. This shit's just getting ridiculous. Even if you would have said mini Goku, I would have gotten confused some more.
It sounds about right. There's the same problem, quote unquote, for One Piece too. It's fine.
Yeah, because if you would have said mini Goku instead of like something resembling Kid Goku, I would have completely had been lost.
Because like hop over to something like One Piece and you'll have the same thing with like 15 million variants of loot leaders that are just purple.
I wonder, do I actually have enough to run this Vegeta?
Yeah,
deck?
the entire meta for One Piece right now is just purple Luffy, and would you guess the purple Luffy?
Okay, but that's a little more extreme because they're all one color archetype too.
Because well, no, it's these. By the way, these are different decks. By the way, I didn't just say one deck over and over again. Like we got blue purple, green purple, black purple, and then purple's eye in the meta.
Oh, for
Like
hold on again.
all three of the variant purple decks are all like tier 1, tier 0 like meta decks.
Trying to find where the heck. Okay, here they are.
Because blue purple might be getting sniped in the next ban list.
Alright. So I got a lot of the Vegeta actually. Got enough of the Goku. I got 2 Radids. It's not terrible, but that's not great either. When the fuck? Huh? This isn't
What?
an alt art variant? What the hell card is this? When did I get this? No, these are limited leader battle to reward. Oh, okay. This came from one of the tournaments that I did. Okay. That makes so much more
Well,
sense.
it's like I must have been delirious when pulling this, huh?
You hear me? Like, I have never seen that card in my life, I swear.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
I finally got all my decks built though, so that's actually pretty nice. Besides Shallot though, I don't think I'm gonna touch that one.
Alright, Shenron, you wanted to see these DBL cards. So you got Broly here. There's quite a few of them.
No, wait. I didn't waste my time with it.
I was so shocked Giblet became just straight up maybe even the best deck in the format. I'm not even playing. I know
Honestly,
Super Boo is probably the best deck in the format because it's Super Boo, but I feel like
Really?
Giblet's probably right there.
Honestly, I don't care what nobody says. The most fire Dragon Ball Legends card is Golden Frieza. That looks
Yep.
fucking insane. Especially
That's
on
just
digital.
correct.
It looks really good on digital.
That's me.
It's one of the very few times I will say that digital looks better than physical. Yeah, so you got Broly, you got Shallot, and then there's Golden Frieza on this side, as well as the leader. And then for Shallot's side, you got, let's see. Yeah, Super Vegito. She's got some kind of wicked animation. I just like when they look smoother, to be honest. Got Super Vegito. Let's go to the next one. They're all 6 drops after Super Vegito, so we gotta scroll for quite a bit to get
Yeah,
to them.
because they're very weird, especially Giblet, because he's a green deck that only plays with like 4 colors. So that's pretty interesting.
And then you got, so for Shallot, you also got Son Goku in the UI variant. You got Bardock and Goku, you know, the tag unit. And then you got your Son Gohan
Ultra Super
childhood.
Vegito! Nah, that's crazy, chat. Hold on. Not only did they make Ultra Super Vegito the best card in the Shallot deck, but they just reprinted them. Nah, that's insane. That's wild. That's actually insane.
They reprinted the DBL card?
I mean, technically, if you think about, like, the Ultra Super Vegito rerun as a reprint, I mean, yeah, sure. I'm talking about, like, them printing the card in Legends, and then, like, having the guy come back in Legends, like, not even, like, a month later. That's wicked to me.
Type shit. I mean, it's their money printer. It's Vegito. What more can you say there?
But no, he is the strongest card in the deck, I feel like.
The only reason he holds the relevance is that he does is because he's a 2-drop and because Shallot plays on 6 drops. And Shallot, honestly, is kind of shit because he's not really doing anything until he gets to the 4-drop range. And he's only doing something for 2 turns before you're already catching up, if not beating him.
Alright, I keep nothing again.
Ugh. Makes it so difficult.
Well, Giblet is just like an aggro deck that can just be an aggro deck.
And that's the thing, is because the way his 4-drops work and him having that 5-drop 30k critical,
I'm just gonna
like
watch
him
it on
having
YouTube.
such an effective 5-drop, it puts him in this
Nah,
range
it's a
where
535.
35. My point still stands. Like, even at the end of the day, if it was 30, that would still be fine. But like, the point stands that like he cooks because like he sits at like a good median range, and then when he
think it's
wants
a
to end game,
535.
he has something that's both strong and effective to end game. Whereas Shallot, all he really does is removal and then like high power level. But then once you catch up to him, he's not doing high power level.
Especially with decks like Broly, who would just like run over his entire board.
Literally. Yeah, no, Broly especially, but I'm not gonna lie, Broly can give Giblet some problems too if he doesn't. If Giblet is not avid on using the cell, the little cell guy.
Yeah.
Cell makes shit real fucking tough for a Broly user.
For what? Like trying to remove cards? What were we
Yeah,
trying to remove with Cell?
cell adds an energy to your yeah, it, like adds an energy to your adds a card to your energy.
To your opponent. Yeah, okay.
So yeah, unless you're already prepped with a card that's going to remove it, like 5-drop Broly or the 0-drop event, you're kind of fucked.
I mean, I feel like most Broly decks are prepped with that, like, anyway, regardless. So, I mean,
right? No, I get that, but
issue.
I'm one that also has prepped both of them in max capacity, and somehow I still end up with turns where I don't see them.
Oh. And then it's like the turn where they actually hit you with the energy.
Well, no. See, here's the thing. Look, I had one instance where I was fighting a fucking Vegeta, right? And he hits me with the warm gritting. I take it off after like 2 fucking turns. It took so long to get one of those like 0 costs to get it to remove. He hits me with it again, and I'm like, all right, maybe I'll remove it this turn. Nope. He hits me with it again. I'm 2 energy up now. I'm like, all right, fuck it. It's over with. I'm just done at this point.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I tried to ramp up, like, since I was already at, what, 6, 7 energy, I was like, fuck it, I'll just try to ramp to 9 at this point.
Okay,
no.
It's just gonna... Nah, that's wicked.
I tried. I definitely tried that shit.
But Broly, like, he doesn't even have ramp cards because it's just Broly.
Yeah, no. There's nothing to ramp on, and even if I did, it'd just be stupid to have ramp. Well, I could use Nappa, right? Like, but like, how often am I gonna fucking have him in hand? And on top of that, it's late game now, so I'm not gonna feed the fucking life, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made me in a very bad state. But you know what? We might actually be able to do something with Vegeta here.
Yeah, because Vegeta just has enough support where it's actually like not that bad. He's a deck kind of like Shallot if Shallot had an actual like. I'd say his top end is better. I'd say Vegeta's grade 8 top end is like a little bit stronger than the Goku Black.
The only reason I'm more inclined to go with Vegeta is because there's the potential that I already have most of the cards he needs. It's just like the manga inclusions that might hurt me. Because FBO4, I've hit over 100 fucking cards of each and every set besides this damn manga.
Because I know you have like all the Kaiokens, all like the Moon, or like the 6-shot Vegetas probably. Because I know you pulled a lot on that set.
But I do wonder if I have Cell, though, because I know his ass is a big hitter in this new season, too. Oh, man, I only have 2 of these Android 18s, so nope, I'm cooked if I were to run Cell.
No, yeah, no, two of the big forehead, you know, we're cooked.
Yeah, this card is like a staple. For being a 1-drop, this card does... You know how, like, they like, you hear, like, the girls singing on, like, the radios and shit, and they'll be saying some shit like, I'm like the one you want in your dreams or some stupid ass shit like that. This card is like the card you need. You won't be able to do shit in Cell's deck without it. Why? Why is this the card of your dreams? Because it does everything that every other 1-drop tries to do. It not only negates your enemy, but also is a fucking searcher.
Yeah.
But that's only if you're Android. If you're not an Android, you're fucked.
Searchers with effects, because One Piece has started doing that now, where they like decrease the power level of searchers to like 0. to like give them like extra effects. Where it's like you already want swinging with a Sochu most of the time anyway, so like decreasing the power level for more effects is fine.
But that's the thing, though. Putting it at 0 in Fusion World would just not. No fucking
No,
way
not
they should
worth.
ever do that.
They can't because it would just instantly die. Per the rules.
Not even. Well, I mean, not even just that, but like, I don't even think people would give a fuck about that. I'm pretty sure what they would just do is start spamming the shit out of them.
I mean, if the effect is like good enough, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, we got like Kakura, like the 1-5, or like the farmer with a power level of 5.
Yeah, but you see what I mean, though. Like, I already see, like, if they made a 0-cost search or somebody just spamming the crap out of that per turn.
Oh, 0 cost? No, I meant like 0 power level. Whoa,
Oh,
I didn't say no 0 cost.
I was sure gonna say, like, that, yeah, no, that sounds, like, kind of absurd.
Whoa. I did not mean no 0 cost.
I mean,
search. Like, whoa.
Realistically, they're already kind of doing something like that in Fusion World, because we have Shin, who's a 1-cost, who drops you 10k but then kills himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so speaking of, Cell is a no-go. That's just not happening, chat. Alright, back to Vegeta it is, I guess. I could either go with the original alt art or the new manga alt art. Decision. I'm gonna go with the new manga alt art. Alright, let's see.
Because people were just like, I think that got a lot of casuals into Fusion World, though, is a manga booster. I'd say it was a really successful set for PR.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I think it's enjoyable.
I was like, I feel like people who like don't even like give a crap about the card game were like, whoa, these are some really sick cards. Hold on.
Nah, some of these cards are underwhelming, though. I'm not gonna lie. And it's crazy too, because a lot of like the alts that you'll get, like a lot of like the coolest looking alts that are just basic cards, are dog shit. If your leader's Vegeta, play up to 1 Saiyan-only non-Raditz battle card with a cost of 3 from your hand, then you can't play Raditz for the turn. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand when attacking. When attacking is crazy, though. Not gonna lie.
Nah, but cause if they ever did like the you know what stuff with the manga booster, they would just like, I feel like that would just put money. Because everyone's and that's if it doesn't, then everyone who's saying, oh, manga stuff would put money, they should eat dirt if that doesn't come to fruition. No, I'm not even gonna lie. But
I agree. I mean, I'm with anything that helps the manga grow, because I'm literally not even taking the Saran off that box. I want to see it grow in price. I want more than anything to see that thing grow. Alright,
yeah, because it's gonna be a more of a limited print run. I feel like.
Let me go put some Nappa up in here. Oh, I do have promo Nappa. I didn't even realize that. If your leader is Vegeta during this turn, next time use a Saiyan only.
Nah, because imagine who they're gonna give support to next time.
Honestly, I'm letting you know right now, you might see me visibly crash the fuck out if they give support to Majin Buu.
Nah, there's no way. Two sets in a row would be insane.
At this point, it's like 3 sets in a row, bro. He's had support since before even fucking Kid Buu came out. Kid Buu was just fucking, like, literally dousing the flame.
Yeah, and then someone said they banned all this stuff, and then they just, let's make Buu 2-1 again, and it's
literally,
like, did
like,
we solve
bro.
anything? No.
And the craziest part is, it's like they didn't even change who the person is that made the deck so fucking broken. It's like, nah, babidi again.
And then they did that, but at the same time, they actually solved Satan City. Because, I mean, everyone's going to be like, where, Pilos. But no, Pilos is a B word, bro. Pilos can go that.
Look, I don't feel like people would care as much about things like Satan City if they, instead of nerfing something and then making something extremely fucking broken, tried to keep whatever is extremely fucking broken and then make something broken to match it.
That's what they're trying. I feel like that's what they're trying to do right now, is trying to make Daima tier 1.
Oh, Daima's good. I'm
Yeah.
scared for that. I'm not even gonna lie. That
Yeah, no,
evolve
but they
shit.
dropped. You beat the Evolve Vegeta, because they dropped another Evolve.
Another evolve?
Yeah, they dropped an Evolve Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta from the show.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I actually gotta, like, yeah, I might have to get the hands on the set just to see that. Sadly, though, the unfortunate part of it all is knowing that we are no longer back to all foil cards.
Nah, but that's only for special sets. Yeah. But
But we also have
I
Special
do
Booster
agree. I
2
do
coming out.
agree.
Be right back.
Booster. It's not. It doesn't stand for special. I don't think it stands for special booster. I think it stands for side booster.
I don't know, it gives Special Booster to me. All foil.
Yeah, I could see it, but at the same time, like, I can see how it's also like it's a smaller set. It feels more like a side piece in between sets.
Oh, you calling it a side piece now? A side piece?
It's a crazy side piece, but I feel like, yes, it is just like a side booster.
I can't
Compared to,
agree
like,
with that
the
take
main
because
set.
I feel like
Because there's,
with
like,
this special, like,
a
some
smaller set
boosters
in
will come
between.
in, like FBO5 to be specific. Some boosters will come in and do absolutely fucking nothing to a meta, an existing meta. And then there's like this special, in my opinion, special booster came in and fucked shit up. It changed a lot of metas around.
Yeah. I mean, it just made. I mean, you did say though. I mean, it did stuff for Vegeta. Definitely did stuff for Boo. I don't know how Bulma is, but I heard she's alright.
It made Red good again. Red is actually considered like a top. It's not 0.5 like how Evil Boo is, but it's the whatever the fuck's right under that.
Let's be honest. Like, not yet. it's not 0.5 yet, because Goku from Daima is already like tier 1. He's already considered tier 1. So
No, but I'm
over the
talking
edge
about
with this-
Cell though. Like,
yeah, no.
Cell himself is doing pretty good. Like he's actually performing well in this meta.
Oh shoot. And then you got like Blue Tournament Goku, which I mean I heard he's like alright.
Yeah, he's more annoying. Like he doesn't really do shit until he hits that 5. Well, actually the 3 drop with Jackie Chun, and then you're really just kind of like clenching your fist, like fuck you.
He has to get like I feel like he has to get really late game with the stuff to pop an extra twice.
I don't know. I feel like if we were to like compare comparatively, obviously Goku's gonna get the upper hand on Cell because, you know, the color advantage. But if we were to consider them deck by deck, I would say Cell has the advantage overall.
Yeah.
Like he's just more well rounded.
Because after Android 18 just did with the power level stuff.
And that's the thing about Cell, is he's so much more consistent with the power negging that, like, even though he's doing less per character dropped, like, you're dropping a lot of characters per turn, because, like, he has some bullshit going on where you basically, like, transform the Cell in-game, like, kind of like how the Broly transformation worked, but, like, basically, let's say you have a 17, you gotta kill that, and then turn Cell into the 30k power version, and yada yada.
Because I feel like that's what that gives like colors a consistent identity. I mean, Yellow is like the consistent identity of just like, okay, they're gonna like rest anything. They're gonna just like keep tapping or whatever. And then green is just a ramp. Blue is consistent for being inconsistent and very just conditional. And then to discard your
Consistent for
entire
seeing
deck.
inconsistent. What? Explain your take on that.
They consistently have effects that say, okay, you need to have like a certain number of cards in your drop, or trash your entire deck to try to swing for effects.
So with like Vegito, yes, because like me personally, even in real life, I'm not running less than 60 cards, even if I'm throwing random fucking bullshit in there. I don't care. I'm not running less than 60 cards in Vegito. But like, what's it called? If we're
I've
speaking,
seen top meta droid users run 60 cards just because they want to do like the absolute worst stall strats you've ever seen in your entire life.
yeah, but see, they're doing that because of like different sandbag. I'm doing that to avoid like all of my good cards going into the wrong place. You know what I mean? Because like your best cards with someone like Vegito, you can't pull back out, and especially now that Pilaf's gone, you're really fucked with him. So, like with like Tournament Goku though, you're not putting so many cards in drop. You're more so like, let's say you have this event and this event. You're taking a choice. You either choose this event or you choose that event. And because you chose this event, you can use another card. Well, you can play a card, and that card can fish a card from the drop. What does it have to be? A blue cost 3 of whatever, you know, blah blah blah. So basically, you're fishing the exact same fucking card right back out.
Looping and cycling and bottom decking, and then red I feel like red has finally got a consistent identity. I feel like it's not been like just that one like power neg. I feel like it never went too hard on the power neg.
All right, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
Unless you're talking about the extreme top end, like the lower end. I'm talking about like not UI, not like Vegeta, whatever.
Nah, I'm still gonna have to disagree with you here. I don't feel like Red has built a solid identity yet, because like Red still follows this this straight up linear path of like, I power neg, I kill, I attack enemy. That's it. It's like Blue has so many different variations of how you can go about like getting everything off the board, or just destroying the enemy straight about, or sandbagging, or this, that, and the other. With Red, you only have one solid option, and that's swing at leader and kill cards that are too powerful for you to get off board. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like that's what kind of Red should be though, because I feel like Red is the straightforward aggro archetype.
But then if they're gonna do that,
I don't think it ever is, because I just feel like decks that I want to see is like, I think Red should be the most aggressive deck in the format, and it usually never is. Not even gonna lie, because like I feel like Giblet's the most straight up like aggressive deck in the game.
Well, kind of. I give it to actually Majin Buu at this point, just because he's so controlly with the aggressive. But like my whole stance realistically on this is like, every other card type, archetype, is versatile. You got greens literally pulling high-cost bullshit from low-cost levels and being, like, set to, like, no more than 4 energy type shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Like, they all have gimmicks. Red does not have a solid gimmick. Its closest thing to a solid gimmick is what it was doing with Android 18 with the fucking 5-drop fused Android, where it would like pump its up like insanely high and swing everything off the board all at once. Like that's a gimmick.
Because that definitely works even like against Broly, because I saw like a Broly player like sweat when they're like, oh shoot, someone's actually like swinging into my 9-cost Broly, and it's a threat.
Yeah, and it's like, because they could pump 75k without ever sacrificing a single card, you're already in a panic mode, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like green is the most example of like a good archetype, because like that's one of those things was like, okay, you have ramp, and then let's flip. It's such a like a defined archetype that you can just say, okay, let's flip the archetype on its head and go into a D-ramp archetype.
And that's what I mean, though. Like, you got green doing that. You got yellow. Yellow literally can take your cards, fucking rest them completely, Stop them from even playing actively. They have their own gimmick. Black, they started creating a gimmick with Gogeta. First of all, you have the energy marker gimmick, then you have the card combo gimmick, then on top of that, you have Gogeta's kill a card, and then any card that plays active, like any card that switches active just can't. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Right.
Yeah, because that's quite a few cards switch to the effects, especially something like Broly switches to active by effect.
Yep. And that's what I'm getting at right there. And then let's say like Blue. Blue has fuck tons of gimmicks, and you already went over one of them, the whole drop bullshit. So we don't even have to go over that. And then you talk about we just went over every card: black, blue, green, yellow.
Green, blue.
Yeah, the only other one left would be red. So yeah, the only one that doesn't have a solid gimmick.
And they're finally getting a unique keyword. I mean, I feel like red is the one most deserving of a unique keyword, because like yellow already had a solid identity, and then they got like barrier, which I mean definitely worked at the time, because yellow at the time when barrier came out, yellow was probably the weakest color in FBO3.
No, I can agree with you. And honestly, the 110% to the idea that they should get the unique keyword, because like, on top of that, realistically, they don't have an identity. Giving them an evolve gimmick would surely give them a fucking identity. Like,
because I feel like some keywords, I feel like, especially because they're going to like be multicolor, like eventually, I feel like certain colors shouldn't get certain gimmicks, if that makes sense. Like, you only have like red with the evolve gimmick. Only yellow gets a barrier. So if you want to play those gimmicks together, you have to be like, all right, I have to play red and yellow to get the identity of like red and yellow combined.
Alright, I'm gonna say though, when they start adding color combinations with that shit going on, that's gonna be real tough. I'm not even gonna lie. And they don't have any type of like gimmick even remotely resembling evolve in One Piece, do they?
I don't necessarily think so, but
I would think they would with Luffy, because he transforms, you know?
No, they actually do not have like an evolved Luffy, funnily enough. They have like massive ramp. That's basically the closest gimmick is just massive on ramp with purple.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I sure would have thought either him or not Doflamingo. What's his name?
Doflamingo is literally every single blue gimmick ever. He has like observation, where he can peek the top 5 cards of your deck. He plays cards on cards. He bottom decks. Like, he is just the embodiment of what blue is for Dragon Ball.
Sounds like a bitch to deal with, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it was. It was until one of its consistency pieces got banned, and then it just turned from like the best deck in the format to it's still a pretty good deck.
It's still a pretty good deck. It's insane. The fall off.
I mean,
the fall off must be studied.
Though the fall off was, it's basically how much Majin Buu fell off with Babidi being banned. Not that much.
All right.
Comparatively.
All right. Hold up. Pause. Had Majin Buu Kid not been a thing, not came out, that would have fucking destroyed Super Buu. You cannot argue me that.
Probably.
So I'll give you that because you're right. Like, because of Majin Buu coming in exactly when that ban enacted, it really like did fucking nothing. Yeah, I'll give you that. But like, if Kid Buu never existed, there would be no meta for Super Buu right now.
Pretty much.
Whew. Man. I swear, I'm kind of pissed that they did kind of drag it out too. The only reason I even decided to run yellow, specifically, what's it called, Buu in general, was because I was getting tired of the bullshit.
Bro knew it was like, yeah, bro, I just can't, like, not do this, like, Stolly deck. Bro knew from when I was even playing Freezer, he's like, yeah, bro, I gotta see what this, like, tap down, stun stuff is all about.
Oh, hell yeah. And I'm not even gonna lie, it's for the love of the game, chat, that we're putting the Dragon Ball Legends Ganonmen, our super combo, in our Vegeta deck.
Yeah. Because there's only one deck that actually cares about what your super combo is.
Oh, who's that?
I think Black Dragon Ball does actually want you to run Grandpa Gohan in specific.
Oh, is it like pulling it out or something?
Yes, there's a card that says, like, specifically, like, counter, then play a Grandpa Gohan as counter from the drop, and that's the super combo.
Oh, that's fucking dastardly. Fuck that, man.
So it's like you pay 1 energy, and then you gain, like, 35,000 power on counter.
I don't know if I like that, chat. See, and because the reason I'm against that. Wait, you said Black? Yeah. The reason I'm against that is because Black already has Chi-Chi, and Chi-Chi literally pulls from combos from the drop. So literally, Black is just getting the fucking peel-off treatment all over again.
Oh yeah, I'm fairly positive they got like another version of like the stun card for the new Shenron deck. By the way. The Power Brothers, I'm pretty sure they got, like, an even better version of Power just for Shenron.
Oh, I'm sure, because something tells me he doesn't do shit until he awakens.
No, something tells me he doesn't do anything until you get that massive wish off.
Well, that would be his awaken. How he
No, that's
works?
not his awaken. That's when you flip it back to the other side. Because I'm fairly
Don't you
positive
flip
you have
him
to
back
awaken
after the
him to
wish?
him. Yes, you flip him back after the wish.
That's what I'm saying, though. The way he works is he only awakens when you get all 7 Dragon Balls.
Yeah. That is insane, no chat. And unlike Sin Shenron, you're not stuck at 15k. He literally goes up to 20k power level once you're at full life.
Does Shenron pull from the drop?
I mean, Shenron, what? The wish?
Like, no, does like he have like card support built to pull from? Cause like here's my thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes, he does. Like literally, there's cards in there that have auto effects. When they're pitched into the drop, you play them.
Oh, thank God, because I was sure gonna say, how the fuck are you getting those Dragon Balls back if they go to the drop?
Because the deck works. It's literally pitch your entire deck simulator, and then have stuff that comes out of drop.
Thank God, bro. They needed something to save it. All right, real quick, chat, real quick. I gotta get an answer here. I got 3 versions of Artificial Moon. Obviously, we're not choosing the base one from the very first release. We got the alt art version and we got the manga version. What should we do? Should we do half and half?
The manga version. I've seen what the manga version looks like.
Yeah, it's so fucked. I got it in real life too. It looks like I don't like the way that they do the fake holographic in manga or in digital because like when it's not moving, it just looks plain as fuck and like pixely garbage.
It does.
But in real life, like this card specifically, it looks amazing, and that ball in his hand looks like a damn mirror, basically.
I actually really like though how it's not even like One Piece when they do the manga cards because they actually translate the manga panels. I do like that this card game just left it untranslated for the English version. I think that's really freaking cool.
Hell yeah, yeah, me too. I like that. That makes it more accurate to the actual manga panels.
Because I actually like the fact that they just like we're not even gonna translate the manga panels like on screen just to make the set feel more Japanese.
I mean, realistically speaking, it's not like you need to read the card anyways on that part. So it's just more to match the energy. Because look, they're getting the most impactful scenes, like Nappa raising his hand when they had that kind of like sound going in the background.
Yeah.
So you know.
Hey boo! Freaking the scream is just all like Japanese letters just on like half the card.
Oh yeah, the 5 drop. Yeah.
No, not the 5 cost. The 1-drop event that says like silent something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I run one of them. I run a single one of them. It's actually Evil itself, I think you're talking about, right? This one?
Yeah, the one that like I thought that card was like when I post all the details. I'm like, oh my god, that card is busted.
You're talking about the card that like kills 2, 4 or less.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
when
basically
you have like this Kibu on play.
this
and
is
it's like a
basically the
3-drop
better
Kibu.
version. This is essentially the better version of what's it called? Final Explosion. That's all this
Yeah.
is.
Which I'd say Twisted is too, but you know it is
Twisted?
But Twisted is a different color archetype entirely. Twisted Morality that like pops a 4 and pops a 3.
Yeah, no, but this is the 5-drop I was talking about. I thought you were talking about this one.
Nah,
You're like-
the 5 cost for Kibu is insane, no, for sure, because he just drops another card, and it's like, whoa, what are we talking about?
I will say, I am upset, but reasonable that it makes sense. It's reasonable that they did it, but I am upset that the 5-drop doesn't work into the 5-drop double strike. But I understand why. That would just be way too
Yeah.
fucking broken.
Yeah.
But like realistically, I would come on 5-drop that Bardock I was playing against. Kill his 5-drop, play 5-drop double strike, play a fucking 3-drop babidi, play the 3-drop fucking super boo. Like,
Because they definitely did not need another, like, Frieza. Frieza could handle that type of play, because it's like, okay, I mean, it's just okay. Like, it already works with the support, so it just needed, like, the one engine, because, like, the Mecha Frieza was already there, so it's like you play the Mecha Frieza into the King Cold, and then the King Cold into, like, your real top end, like, the Barrier Frieza or the Cooler.
chat, I'm sorry, I gotta pause you there, ma'am. I've just been, why the fuck have I not been running this card in Super Boo?
What? Which one?
The 4-drop manga card. Permanent. This card can't be KO'd by your opponent's skills. On play and when KO'd. If your leader has Majin in its special traits, draw 1 card, then choose all of your opponent's energy and all cards with costs of 5 or less in their battle area and switch them to rest mode.
Yeah, no, it just rests anything on play.
What the fuck? Chat! Like, that's ridiculous! And you know that's resting hella energy too, because they're feeding their 6 5-drops and all that shit early game.
Yep.
Oh my god, what was I think? I need to put that in the deck when I redo that, but I'm working on Vegeta right now. We need a solid Vegeta deck. That's what we need. I think we've fleshed ourselves out, but there's a few holes. Maybe some draw ones. I could put some draw ones up in here.
Yeah, because like the only deck I would argue that doesn't necessarily need like a draw one is actually Giblet himself. I've seen people run like the draw one Goku, and I just personally just don't get behind it, just because Giblet himself just draw one, 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 draw one.
Well, I don't understand that either. It's not that Giblet himself, but his cards sure as fuck are draw one every single time. On top of the take one from life to hand, like or two from life to hand, like you don't need card drop with Giblet, but I mean the fact that your cards do it when swinging.
Especially because you want to use your entire energy pool, like your entire 7 energy play, you want to just use all 7 energy, ideally.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from, man.
Because you want to play the Giblet 4 cost into the Golden Frieza 3 cost, and then you don't even have any energy left over for like a draw one or something. Because literally Giblet into Golden Frieza is just draw 2.
I was gonna say, I don't really know about that one because you can manipulate the hell out of energy with Giblet. Realistically, it's just like once you hit that leader effect, you're kind of like endgaming your energy plays.
I mean, which can happen as soon as like turn 3, because he's probably the only deck in the format that if you have like the blocker in your hand, you actually might want to consider going first, just because of how your plays are structured.
Born to be a hater, forced to understand where you're coming from. Type shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like every
I'm
other
tired
deck
of
does
it.
not want to go first.
Yeah, no, I mean, realistically, I don't care about the turns. You know, I'm a sandbagger. I don't care. I love going turn second. It pleases me to go second as a sandbagger because it makes my life a million times easier.
Because you don't have to deal with like the first swing.
Exactly. All I have to do is just either cop out, or if my leader like basically calls for like awakening as soon as possible, take the fucking hit. Like, it's one way or another.
Giblet in a nutshell. Because like it's like, oh, Giblet has to be awakened though to get his effect, but it's like, does it really matter when you can just say, okay, take a life, and then turn 3, take 2 life, awaken, starts the energy monster ramp.
But that's also like, again, yeah, that's why I don't mind going turn 2. Like say I'm second turn. I don't mind that happening. Like, let them swing on me. As a matter of fact, if I'm Giblet, I'm not even going to draw energy the first turn. And you might think I am fucking crazy for that, but I'll tell you exactly why. If I don't draw any...
I can see the you're
exactly
trying to go behind your opponent and energy.
Exactly, because then every single card I play, right off the bat, immediately the effects are working. I actually learned that when I was teaching Sammy how to play the Giblet deck.
Because that is something that I will say about Giblet. It's like, oh man, like he doesn't, like, he stalls at like a certain power level or whatever, but then you actually realize once you play the Giblet deck and you like do like your normal play routes, you're like, oh wait, my Golden Freezer starts blocking, my Shalette starts blocking, my Janemba starts blocking.
Yeah, no, there's lots of good cards in the format. I just, like I said, I think the only one that's suffering right now would be red in general.
Yeah, but that definitely makes sense that they make Glorio a leader, you know, I mean, all of the leaders are those who like wished on the Dragon Balls are just literally the Dragon Balls themselves. I mean,
as much as I want to say it makes sense, given that we have evolves, I feel like it kind of should have been the hype, you know? It really should have.
Glorio wished on Shenron. I mean, Orange Piccolo wished on Shenron. That's why he's the leader.
Okay. With that logic, that makes sense. But, like, they still could have did it with Goku because the wish was applied to Goku. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah. I mean, Golden Freezer. I mean, that's why the reason Golden Freezer is even here, because he got. I mean, he didn't specifically wish for it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very, very true. He did not specifically wish for it. But like, are they gonna do a sorbet leader? Like, no, they are not.
Yeah. So literally, it could have been the same exact method. I don't know why they didn't, but like, hey, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, it gets my boy Golden Freezer into the mix, which I mean, it's pretty spicy. I'm not.
No. I'm not mad about the Golden Freezer. I'm saying it is what it is about the Glorio instance. But realistically speaking, if we're gonna put it down like that, the reason I wouldn't be upset about the whole Glorio instance at all is because that basically leaves the door open for opportunity for them to add a leader Super Saiyan 4 Daima at a time where the game is more fleshed out, has more shit going on, you know, like, just, they can do more with it.
Yeah, because I feel like, or I guess the archetype is a little more fleshed out.
You know what I mean.
Because they're like finishing the archetype right now with Daima. I feel like they won't do it for a while, though. I feel like Daima after Daima after Daima after Daima, because that's what happened with like Superhero, I feel like. Because like every time they come out with some new stuff, they like go crazy with the archetype for like a year, like forget it even exists for like a couple years, and then like go back to it, and then like do some more stuff with it.
Type stuff. I mean, realistically, I'm getting tired of the Daima craze anyways. And it's just crazy because there's some games that still aren't even getting Daima where they need it.
That doesn't even have like the final Daima stuff, which is like, like I don't even know how. For example, we're going to bring up Dokkan just because it just hasn't gotten the stuff yet, and it's irritating people. Like even the fans are like, "Yo, this is actually making me horribly mad." And like you could have done that instead of like shafting Vegeta Blue, for example, out of just being one attack where you go into Vegeta Blue.
Oh, but come on, that you gotta admit, it made things a little more exciting.
Oh yeah, I actually do. I'm one of the people who just like the card and just still think he's just the #1 best card in the game for Dokkan. But still, that was hilarious how they just did that, and then she said, okay, now we're going to give Gogeta the freaking Dragon Fist. Also, Azukama, I don't know if you know because you don't want to be tapped into Dokkan like this, but literally, even the original Dragon Fist, like they did this like, I think 2-3 years ago.
No.
They made, like, the
I
actual,
saw the animations.
Like, Dragon Fist? No, hold on. They gave the actual, like, Dragon Fist, like the Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku, they did not give him that KO screen. They actually shafted him out of, like, being a good active skill. Like,
Bro.
they made the fan-made one with the KO screen, but they didn't give the actual Dragon Fist the KO screen.
Bro, I saw the animations, the impact frames, and all of that. That was the most beautiful, like, Dokkan, like, animation fight I've ever seen, ever. They need to make characters more like that. That would give Dragon Ball some serious attention for Dokkan, because that was insane. Like when I was watching a video on Facebook about it, because yeah, obviously, you know, it's gonna break the fucking internet. I was very like impressed. I was like, even for a monkey, like even for like the one thing I hate the most. Like that was pretty fire. That was very fire, if we're being real.
Yeah, no, they definitely have. That and like Sparking Zero needs to go ahead and like drop Daima, but you know, it is what it is.
Honestly, at this point, I'm more for the mods. The mod community do it better. And I told you long time ago, everybody thought I was crazy. They were all like, that's not true. The game's going to be held up by console players that actually... No. Modders. I'm telling you. Modders are going to be the ones. They always were. That game was dedicated to them from the start.
And then they literally had stuff where it's like, don't shoot custom battles with like Gohan Black, and then literally someone was like, Bandai, then why don't you add Gohan Black into your own game, bro?
Meme, if only you were there for the streams where I was actually playing the Sparking Zero with mods, like, you would see how pissed off I was when I had to do custom battles, because, yeah, none of them have mods. But here's the funny part, they get away with some shit. How? You can play it, like, some of the custom battles, if you have modded maps, they, like, and they have the same ones, and they're using the same ones, yeah, it'll work. Alright, so, this is
Because, like, I'm one of those people where I'm like, unless if you're modding multiplayer, then you're, like, fine. Like, even for, like, Xenoverse 2, like, Xenoverse 2 does not care. They could have you install like 50 mods. They don't care as long as you're doing it just in single player.
Yeah, Xenoverse is pretty chill though.
I've seen people like mod like PvP and just like try to like. I've seen someone beat the crap out of people who is basically making his character almost invincible, which was like insane.
If you have 4 less energy and you place the card from your energy into your owner's drop during this turn, add up to 1 card from the cost from your drop.
I feel like this is true. Like, if you literally give yourself almost God mode and still lose in a PvP match, then you just have to log off at that point.
Yeah. I mean, I do see crazy shit like people always being like fucking giant Super Saiyan God super villain fucking like all the like superb like just like nonsense, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was kind of crazy when they added MUI as a fucking like well, Ultra Instinct in general as like an option to like, you know, be in as for your create a character. I thought that was kind of like, whoa, holy shit, why?
Oh, apparently they messed up like completely with the scale of like Vegeta because they made him like 8 feet tall. They made Vegeta 8 feet tall. They made Goku 8 feet tall compared to like Goku and Vegeta.
That's funny because Vegeta's usually the short fry.
No, they made him like one of the tallest characters in the entire game. Like they completely.
Wait, are
like,
they
butchered-
combining hair height? Because that's not how that goes.
No,
Oh, okay, that's fucked
no,
up
like
then.
he is big. He is like.
Oh,
massive, like,
are you saying like
dwarf face
is
game.
that why every
the
single
Diamondback.
time you see an instance of Vegeta, he's crouched?
Like that's why the Daima Vegeta specifically. Only the Daima Vegeta and the Daima Goku are specifically like way too big. They are way too big for Xenoverse.
What the fuck? I thought you were talking about
basically,
actual Vegeta. I was gonna say
him-
like maybe
No,
that's
if
why
you
he's
put-
like always like in a crouched position.
Because if you put Vegeta Daima next to like the normal model of Vegeta, like he might be like twice as tall as the normal model for Vegeta. Like he is just that much taller than the normal model. Like they did not do scale right.
Oh, bruh.
But they really said it's non-canon anyway, so we're just gonna like mess up the scale too while we're at it. Nah, they didn't even just give like the characters like their Super Saiyan transformation on top of their base version. No, let's make a completely new model and then not think about proportions whatsoever.
Yeah, they definitely had some shit fucked up there. What the fuck is this man about to do now? Oh man. And it's tweaking out.
I already knew he played some play to just pop a cards.
Let's see. Alright, I got an idea. Shit, maybe I don't.
And then the community just decides to make a high quality edit of Omega Shenron sticking up the middle finger.
What? Why?
Because they had like the pose of him like sticking up like the two fingers for like the blast or whatever. So someone's like, let me just like magic erase one of the fingers.
That's funny. I'm not even gonna lie, that's pretty funny. Oh my god, I think I'm doing so many effects that it's causing my game to tweak. One attack, yeah. And then my ability procs once per turn. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna swing. And then I'm gonna transform. Well, awaken, I guess. So you don't really transform. I just basically lose my scouter. And I'm gonna swing.
Bro, because someone just asked in like a Discord chat, out of the 11 units for Annie, who are you leaving Annie with? And I'm like 10 out of 11 missing Nappa.
Alright, place one of the energy. You said you want Nappa?
That's the only unit I didn't pull this Annie, yes, including the Ultras.
That's insane. That's funny though.
Because,
Alright.
like, I pulled Frieza in, like, 15k, and then, like, I wildly just straight up got, like, Goku on the first multi.
Good lord, my hand is like fucking loaded, chat.
And then you already know Flub is going to tell you to like, gamble no matter what. So then he's like, dang, bud, did you go for dupes? I'm like, no.
Do his cards add life to hand? Alright, I'm just making sure the cards don't also add life to hand, so I'm not gonna swing at him then.
Yeah, because I still remember the play that, like, I think it was, like, Sammy did, where he just, like, alright, I'm gonna, like, use this card to play off of, and it, like, forced him to add life to hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, certain cards are tricky like that. Sometimes you need the effect though. Like 3-drop Frieza for Broly, the Super Broly deck, he'll do that to you. On play, he'll take the life from hand without choice.
Wait, who? Wait, which one?
3-drop Frieza.
Oh, the 3-drop Frieza. Interesting. Because I have a Broly built, and I do not run him in that deck.
Oh, that's gonna piss me right off. Fuck it, let's go. Here we go. Okay, so it's either one or the other, bucko. I think he's trying to figure out a way to come after this Vegeta here. He knows there's a reason I didn't play him. Yep, here he goes. Bro just had to make sure he got rid of him. Unfortunate. No, sir. Okay, so we gotta charge something here. I almost did the wrong thing. Alright, cool. I know I'm making the wrong move here, but I gotta split it up. Why did he charge that? Alright, let's go ahead and play that. Go ahead and fish you back out. Both cards in hand is fucking ghastly, dude. Come on. This is the last match, so win or lose, I don't really care. I'm just trying to get this tournament stuff over with. I don't have the manga decks fully built, unfortunately, so either way, I'm kind of cooked on these tournament matches.
Yeah, because it's easier to just build back.
Energy
Okay.
add one card plus 3 or more from your deck. Okay, 3 or more from draw to energy.
Because in real life, you can just quite literally just pay to win.
Yep. Exactly.
I am the God Champ, and I am in the foremost
Bro's
part
about to
of the
nerf
sky.
my whole hand.
Effective me is that to reach all of the gods forever.
Of course he does. Bro. Ain't no way they gave me the perfect counter to everything I'm doing.
Exactly. It always happens.
That's the one thing I really truly do hate about digital. I'm just gonna end it here. I just don't like that about
No,
digital.
that
Is they
happens.
constantly will put you against your worst matchup, bro. Like I'm yellow, they're like, all right, here's red. I'm fucking like whatever works perfectly against you. That like it's like you see that almost all the fucking time. Okay, not gonna lie, this super boost kind of fire. Chad, this super boot alt art is kind of fire though, I'm not gonna lie.
Because even in like real life, when it's like I only get like hard countered by one deck, and then literally during like a big tournament, I saw that deck like 5 times, and it starts to really get on my nerves.
But in Fusion World, you'll see that same card like 50 freaking times. That same counterable deck.
It wasn't like anti-meta either. It's like the only reason is that my deck gets hard counter, by the way, it's like, okay, it's aggro. But then the counter deck is just something even more aggro than my aggro, which is like the fastest deck of the format, pretty much.
Yeah, I just don't like digital for that reason, because instead of facing that match 1, maybe 2 times, it's like every fucking time. With like the exception of maybe like, alright, like let's say out of a ratio of 10, 8 out of 10 are gonna be that perfect counter to you.
Yeah, because quite literally, it's like, okay, when you play a deck that like is supposed to end the game like turn 5, the hard counter is a deck that ends games on like turn 3, turn 4.
It does suck, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Alright, give me just a second here. I'm gonna see if I can get something to go on here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the screen on this mode. And yeah, chat.
Always end up being 3 things, I feel like. Either it does the same thing it does that your deck does, but better, or it's a hard counter to your archetype, or it's just a mirror match, and the mirror just really sucks. I'm Giblet. Because Giblet is not a hard deck to pilot, but once you go into the mirror, you're so, ooh.
Alright, chat, W moment. I actually got my wife to agree, so I'm actually, there's this game that's been going on Roblox for a while now. It's like a little spider game where you're basically chained together. It's basically a chained together version of that.
Okay. Type.
Yeah, like it takes 2 type of game. So yeah, give me just a few minutes. I'm gonna go off stream with this because I don't like doing a different game on a different name, like playing something else other than Fusion World on a Fusion World. Anyways, I'm not a clickbaiter, chat. I don't like to do that. I like to try and stay away from it, but sometimes we get sidetracked. I got ADHD. I'm a freaking goofball. Anyways, give me a second. I'm gonna try and make a new stream. Peace for a second. We'll get right back to it.
Yeah, because my brother and like his like basically wife at this point like played like it takes 2.
It is fun.